Hey, how's it going? This is Bryant Walker here with your Marketing Minute. You know, I figured we'd start back with the basics. And one of the things that I love with getting back to basics with clients during just engaging strategy sessions is talking about stories and story development. Well, how do you do that? You stare at a blank page long enough, you'll pull your hair out if you have any. Besides that, it's basically how do you boil down something as macro as a company vision into something that's distilled down as a story, something that can be compartmentalized and most importantly, memorable. How do you make your company's story memorable? You don't want to be fake, you want to be authentic, obviously. But beyond that, there are certain story structures that resonate really well. And while many of you have already heard this anecdote, the Pixar story model, I think it's worth revisiting. Pixar's story structure usually goes a little something like this. Once upon a time, ba-da-ba-da-ba-da, and every day, ba-da-ba-da-ba-da, until one day, ba-da-ba-da-ba-da, and because of this, ba-da-ba-da-ba-da, and because of this, ba-da-ba-da-ba-da, until finally, da-da-da-da-da, the end. You know, while that is very simple and maybe in some cases overly simplistic, I'd argue starting simple goes a long way to really connect your target audience. How you package your story matters. Again, regardless of your industry, simplicity sells. Simplicity connects. People remember simple stories, and more importantly, the more convoluted something gets, whether that's the rationale or your why for doing what you do or why your organization even exists, you know, it goes a long way, especially if you're making something super complicated. Whether you are reworking your pitch or trying to find a better way just to connect with your target audience, simplicity sells and simplicity resonates. It's a pretty simple way to break something down, and you can use this for case studies as well. You can always start at the macro and distill it down. You can also work the other way and always add more to things. Just a helpful reminder to focus on the simple story structure to telling your company's story. I'm Bryant Walker, this has been the Marketing Minute, and we'll see you again soon.